I'm just thinking, John Dennis has been down there all week doing some fine stories. You may be walking into the Fisk buzzsaw the day, right after you get off the plane.
I hope so. I hope you figure it out one way or the other. I'm getting kind of tired of hearing about the whole thing.
Don't you like to start off slow when you get down there?
No, jump right into the
Jump
action.
right in and do it, huh? Okay.
With only Jim Rice securely anchored in left field, starting spots on that Red Sox team seem to be wide open this spring. And on today's report from Winter Haven, John Dennis focuses on the second base slot.
Defensively speaking, the left-hand side of the Red Sox infield appears to be pretty much set, with the newcomer from California, Carney Lansford, nailing down the third base job. At shortstop, it'll be what some people call the best athlete in camp, Glenn Hoffman. But over on the right-hand side of the diamond, things aren't so clear-cut. The battle rages on for that second base starting job between Dave Stapleton and Jerry Remy. Should be a good matchup. Remy spent the winter rehabbing his left knee, and Stapleton, as his replacement last year, batted .321 in 106 games. Experience that number 11 says is invaluable this time around.
Last year was a situation I was coming down here to try to make the team, in other words, but this year it's kind of different than I'm trying to make the start 9. I worked hard before last season when I came down here and I was ready to play, and I worked pretty hard this season too, but it's just the situation's changed just a little bit.
Remy is convinced that if he does not win the starting job at second base, he may not be warming the bench in Boston.
If I'm not going to be the second baseman, I probably won't be here. And it's that simple, because I think I'd be too valuable to this team to sit on the bench, meaning that they could probably get something for me in the trade market. So I'm down here for one reason, and that's to get in shape for the season. Hopefully it'll be here. Last year, the manager told me that I would get some days off against left-handers, which is, you know, for me, I accept that. That's tremendous, because there are some guys that give me trouble, and I'm small. I need days off once in a while. But it went one stretch where I played 2 games in 2 weeks, and I can't be happy about that.
John Dennis, Newsroom 7, Winter Haven, Florida.
Every article that I've read this week on Walter Cronkite's last evening broadcast mentions his famous sign-off. That's the way it is. Well, tonight, another Cronkite sign-off seems to me to be more appropriate. The one he used on the old CBS historical series on radio and TV, You Are There. What kind of a day was it, Walter Cronkite would ask, and then he'd answer his own question. It was a day like all days, filled with the events that alter and illuminate our times. Well, today is a day like all days. Today is the same kind of day, except it's the last day the daily events that alter and illuminate our times will be reported by Walter Cronkite. He's been doing it for 19 years on the CBS Evening News, and the change in his professional life probably will not hit him until Monday night, when he watches from the other side of the desk the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather. In this day-to-day business of gathering and reporting news, no person is indispensable. Walter Cronkite knows that. If you're expecting to see an emotional show tonight, forget it. That is not Walter Cronkite's style. He'll have something to say about taking leave of the anchor position, but I suspect it's going to be simple and straightforward. Cronkite has set high standards in broadcast journalism. He believes in what he reports. He hates to be wrong. He always checks the facts. Today, he has the respect and confidence of millions of people. And, as they say in the commercial, he's done it the old-fashioned way. He's earned it. Contrary to popular belief, there is a working life after anchoring. I certainly hope so. And Walter Cronkite will continue to work for CBS. Tonight, the message from this CBS station to Walter Cronkite is, enjoy the extra time, Walter, sailing off Martha's Vineyard. You've earned it. And keep up the good work.
Hello, everyone. Here we are again in Studio A, our CBS television control point. This is Walter Cronkite reporting from Vientiane, Laos. Good evening from Paris. Tonight, this broadcast originates from outside the United States.
Mission to Moscow, a week-long meeting in the Kremlin with the leader.
This wall was begun 2,300 years ago.
This aircraft is executing a maneuver to make it and everyone in it temporarily weightless.
This is Walter Cronkite on the Greenland ice cap. Beyond the horizon lies the North Pole.
He was wounded in an automobile driving from Dallas Airport into downtown Dallas.
This is what a rifleman would see from a 6th-floor window.
The communist intention was to take and seize the cities.
5 men, apparently caught in the act of burglarizing and bugging Democratic voters.
Today, America took the gamble, and America won.
How soon are you prepared to go?
I'm just curious, Mr. President, before we close this off today, what you
that's
thought
a
of
great
the questions you
significance
got.
that
Well, may I
space
express
program
appreciation? You've always been a pro.